Uh, Today, we are going to learn about first-time homebuyers programs out there. So, if you have a minute, feel free to watch the video to the end and share the video. Share it with your friends, and then make sure that everyone understand when it comes to buying a house. In fact, being a first-time home buyer, there are so many things you need to understand. There are so many terminologies, so many programs out there. And then even to understand the current uh, real estate trend, you need to read and then understand it. That's why I'm here as a real estate agent to help you understand all this. I know some of you doesn't have time to go through all these. So I want to make sure that, as your agent in the Twin Cities, I'm able to share some little information I know with you guys. So let us get started. First of all, let me ask you, if you are looking for a house, where do you find your lender? Where do you find your lender? Do you talk to friends? Do you go to your local bank? Do you search online? Or how do you find your lender? And then how do you even vet that lender for you to understand the kind of person you want to work with? These are some of the things we will be talking about today. So if you are planning to buy a house, or probably you own a house, but you need more information about all these, today is very, very important you pay attention to this program and then watch this video to the end. For you to find a lender, I always ask a real estate agent, first of all, you ask at the moment you start thinking about buying a house or thinking about, preparing yourself, let's say preparing your mind to buy a house. To me, I recommend most of my buyers or people who come to me to contact their local bank. Mostly, if you have savings with any financial institution, you can call them. That is where to start. If you don't know any major loan officer within your state or within your neighborhood to talk to, then it's very, very important for you to start with your local bank. But if you have a real estate agent, like me, I have a number of loan officers I work with. I have, when it comes to even conventional loan, I have conventional lenders who are more reliable, and then I have residential lenders who are more reliable. So if you come to me or you call me, I will be able to show you or give you options of lenders to choose from. But if it comes to the point that you doesn't know anybody, you have no idea the kind of lender you should contact, then it's very, very important for you, first of all, to contact your lender if you are your local banker. Uh, to me, I believe in credit unions. If I have to start buying a house and then I don't have any loan officer, I will definitely contact my credit unions, because the credit unions work for the people. They work while, it's like a union. So if you save there, they try to give you better interest rate. They try to give you things that will, help you understand. It's the same as if you go to other lending institutions. They have their own different way of doing things. So first of all, for you to find your lender, contact your local bank or contact your real estate agent. Which, if you call me, I have lenders that I work with. I have Fulabadwa, who is a very, very good loan officer that I've worked with for a long time. And then I have a Bank loan officer, Duncan. I know some of you guys watching me, Don has helped a lot of you guys, mostly minorities in the Twin Cities, achieve home ownership. So if you call me, I have all these people that I work with. So to find a lender, you have to do your own research and then find a lender you trust. Because being a first-time home buyer, you need to find someone that you trust. It's very, very important. You need to find someone that you think you can relate to, someone who understands you when it comes to looking for a house. When it comes to the loan, you need to find someone that you can believe, you can put your trust, because first of all, you are going to get a loan. And then this loan is going to follow you at least 15 years or 10 years, at least, because you want to live in your house. If you are not buying it to invest and then you want to buy to move in, then at least you are going to live there about 10 years. And then 10 years before you sell it, you will be responsible for that loan. If the mortgage payment doesn't favor you from beginning, it's going to be behind you for a long time. And for you to get rid of it, for you to sell it, you have to just pull it back on the market. You have to have a lot of money as maybe closing costs if there is not enough equity in it for you to pay the real estate agent, to pay mortgage fees and other things. Then you need to, come up with all this money to do it. So for you to start from beginning, you don't want to make that mistake. You don't want to. You don't want to be like, oh, you started it and then you didn't know. No, you need to understand exactly what you are going through by selecting, first of all, a good lender, and then selecting a good real estate agent. As a first-time home buyer, there are some few programs that I will be talking about. So watch the video, forward the videos to your friend, and subscribe to the channel so that anytime I come up with this, you should be able to understand. There are so many programs. We have, first of all, the loan programs that are available. There is FHA loan. FHA means Federal Housing Administration loans. You need to know this. This was instituted by U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development. Guarantees home, especially designed for low to moderate income home buyers. So you need to understand first program, and then FHA program is not there for just minority alone. It's there for everyone who doesn't make certain amount of money. I cannot determine, I'm just an agent. I'm not a real estate agent. So if you call me to ask me how much FHA you can qualify, I would ask you to talk to your loan officer, which if you call me, we have loan officers that I can refer you to for you to be able to ask those questions. So FHA program is very, very good program. It's a program that will help you as a home buyer to achieve your first home. First of all, if you don't make certain income, the FHA will guarantee your loan. They don't give the loan. One thing that first-time home buyers you should pay attention, because sometimes some people come and say, "Oh yeah, I thought I was getting a loan from the government. So why is it the lenders?" No, you are not getting the loan from the government. The government is going to guarantee the loan just to favor you. Should in case you don't have enough money to put down, the government is going to say, you just give it to him or her and I will guarantee. I will insure it, and then in case this person defaults, we will step in to pay you the lender. That's why some people are able to do it, to qualify to buy houses. Otherwise, majority of people like me and you might not qualify. Because first of all, if you want to buy a house and then the lender asks you to come out with 25% down, 25% down, someone who, you know, working, receiving $25 an hour or even $30 an hour, you just started for 2 years. How are you going to get 25% of, let's say, $500,000? It's going to be very difficult, right? But FHA is saying that the government, the lender should give you the loan, and then the lender should be able to allow you to put a minimum of 3.5% down so that you can be able, the person can be able to also achieve a dream of home ownership. That's why I love America. That's why I love America, believe America is the best place to live. Because with all this, I haven't been to many countries, but I believe this system here is one of the things that I tell my people. I said, look, don't be fooled. Don't keep on convincing yourself that you are the most smartest person out there. The buying a house is not good and all sort of things. Look, buying a house is one of the best things you can do in your life. So the government is telling you, hey, go ahead and then give him the loan. Let him put 3% down. Even if his credit is low, instead of you allowing him to come out or her to come out with a beer to show credit score of say 700 or 800 before he can get the loan, just let him the minimum credit score, maybe even 600 or 620. Just allow him to get the loan. That is FHA program. And this program is one of the best and one of the programs that a lot of people, low income, I'm not talking about minorities because I'm not, minorities are just less than some percentage. I mean, minorities are not a lot of home ownership in this country. But I'm talking about low income people, low to medium income individuals are able to buy their dream house, able to have a place for their family, able to have a place for their children, able to call home, able to call home. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching this program, FHA program is one of the programs that I love, I care about, and then I believe if you don't know how to do this, right? If you don't know how to, navigate around the mortgage loans and all sort of things, just look for a very good lender. Look for someone who think about you, who you trust. You look, any loan officer or any real estate agent, do not be afraid to ask questions. I believe in myself. I believe the Bible tells me to ask so many questions. Say, ask and it will be given unto you. Seek and then you will find. So if you are looking for somebody, if you are looking for a house or whatever it is, you are hiring, that loan officer is working for you. The title company is working for you. The attorney helping you closing the loan is working for you. The mortgage company is working for you. All these people, is true, they are getting paid from the loan or from the house you are buying. So you have to ask so many questions, ask so many these things to make sure that you don't be mistaken. You don't call yourself a victim. You don't complain that someone, cheated on you. You don't do things for someone to say this and that and that. So it's very, very important for you to understand how mortgage loans programs work. First of all, I will talk about uh, the the fixed rate and then variable rate and then all kinds of rates, interest rates that somebody at the programs that you can get. But first of all, right now, FHA program is one of the best for you to do what? To put yourself in. Ladies and gentlemen, next time I will talk about conventional mortgage. All right? Conventional mortgage. There is conventional mortgage, FHA mortgage, and then VA. VA, those of you who really understand, make sure that you talk about VA loans, because VA loan is one of the best if you are in the military. VA loan is the best. I bet you VA loan is the best. And then lastly, we'll talk about agricultural loan. Thank you so much for watching this program. Forward this program to your friends, share, and then, like, and then comment. Let us all come together to share our ideas. Thank you.